Welcome to the machine.
Hello everyone, this is Shaolin Rogue, and welcome back to War Robots Boot Camp. In episode 2, we'll have a close look at the Cossack and its jump ability, as well as medium-class weapons available to new pilots early on. While running, the Cossack is one of the fastest robots in the game. However, when the Cossack activates its jump ability, it is propelled through the air much faster than any other robot. The 5-second cooldown on the jump ability means that you can jump almost immediately after landing, allowing you to navigate the map very quickly. The Cossack is also the first robot you will encounter that has a medium weapon hardpoint, giving it firepower roughly equivalent to that of the Destrier. The Cossack, however, is much more fragile than the Destrier, but effective use of the jump ability greatly improves your survivability. Since the Cossack is most effective when being used to capture beacons, we'll start things off with the medium version of the Punisher, the Mark II. The Punisher Mark II has the same stats as the small variant of the weapon. It has a 500 meter maximum range, 300 meter effective range, and inside 200 meters can tear bots to pieces fairly quickly. Even though the Cossack is capable of a decent amount of damage, it's too squishy for toe-to-toe engagements. Use your weapon as a deterrent, forcing enemy players off of beacons and disengaging as soon as they're captured. Don't bother trying to defend it. You're better off looking for an open beacon to capture and circling back for the recap afterwards. If your aim is to win the beacon of capture or complete beacon type missions, it's quite helpful to keep moving and recap the same beacons repeatedly. Once you're confident you've grabbed enough beacons to secure the medal of capture or complete your mission, you'll want to turn your attention to shortening up the match, either by keeping as many beacons blue as possible, or by meching out the other team, possibly winning extra gold for damage rewards. The gun placement on the Cossack is fantastic for corner shooting. Make sure you take advantage of this when you're engaging the enemy. Engage around corners to your left side, and avoid coming out of cover on your right side. Having a Malat MK2 on a Cossack in your hangar allows you to be more effective on larger maps, picking up damage while moving around the perimeter, capturing beacons. You'll recall from episode 1 that the Malat has a maximum range of 800 meters, an effective range of approximately 600 meters, and will turn an enemy robot into Swiss cheese under 500 meters. On an open map like this, without much cover around the central beacon, you're really going to want to pick your moment to cap it and get back to cover as soon as possible. Remember, there's no gold awarded for holding beacons, only capturing them. To be effective on larger maps, you'll definitely need to use the element of surprise, returning to cover before your enemy has time to return fire. You should be constantly flanking and harassing the enemy when not capturing beacons. This will increase the pressure and help your entire team overall. Upon reaching level 5, I'd recommend you outfit your Cossack with a Columbus. The Columbus is basically the medium version of the Pin that we reviewed in episode 1 and shares many of the same characteristics. Also a level 5 rocket type weapon, it has a 500 meter range and a similar splash damage radius. The Columbus has an excruciating 18-second reload time, but packs a huge punch. I really feel that at level 5 this is the best weapon to use on the Cossack. It allows you to deal your damage in a small amount of time from a relatively safe distance, helping you stay alive longer and capture more beacons. If your primary goal is to earn gold as quickly as possible, filling your hangar full of Cossacks and focusing on capturing beacons is certainly a proven and effective strategy. That concludes this edition of Boot Camp. In episode 3, we'll be covering heavy weapons and the legendary Thunderschultz. If you found this tutorial helpful, please let us know in the comments below. And be sure to check out the rest of the videos on the Machine channel for more strategy tips, test server sneak peeks, and gameplay footage. Once again, thanks for tuning in. I'm Shaolin Rogue, and I'll see you next time on the Machine.